Yeah, good morning, everyone. So yesterday we saw a meaningful corrections in the US market. We had seen 5 consecutive months of increase in the US market and now seeing some profit booking. Uh, this is mainly driven by the expectations, which is bit getting built up, whether the three rate cut which the Fed is talking will be coming or not, as the oil prices moved up and are now over $90, near to $91. And also, one of the Fed voting member has created its doubt whether the Fed will be able to cut the interest rate as expected. So this is creating some concerns, and as such, we saw some profit booking happening in the US market, a meaningful profit booking. Which is even having some pressures on the Asian market also. Most of the Asian markets are down by almost over 1%, and even the futures are more of a flattish. Uh, in the US market, market will be looking to the job data which is due today, wherein expectation is that the new non-farm payroll grew by around 2 lakh, whereas last month it grew by 2.75 lakhs. And unemployment is likely to remain at around 3.8%. In India also, today the RBI policy meeting is there, meeting announcement is there, and wherein the rate cut are not expected. And looking at the RBI, the increasing uh, oil prices and growing concern in the geopolitical regions, the expectation on change in stand, wherein which is withdrawal of accommodation, is not likely to change. Uh, that will be the first driver to indicate the rate cut coming if the RBI change its stand from withdrawal of accommodation to neutral. Then only the rate cut will be talked about. So that change is unlikely to happen in the today's meeting. If that happens, then that will create a positive environment. So that's all from me. Now I'll request technical team to take up from here.
Thank you, sir. Good morning, all of you. Yesterday we also mentioned that the Nifty facing the upside immediate resistance. Last 3 to 4 trading session, Nifty facing the same resistance, 22,514 spot Nifty. Today we expect gap down open and Nifty open below the important support zone, that is 22 to 40 level. If Nifty first 20-30 minutes trading below this range 22,440, then we expect this pressure to be increased towards 22,370, 22,240 at downside. Upside, first intraday immediate resistance is 22,540 and then 22,640 next important resistance for Nifty. If Nifty break the 22,640 and clear this closing basis, then we expect further rally. Otherwise, Nifty trading with this range only. Downside 20-70 is a major support. And below that, then we expect a further sell off towards 22,040 and 21,900 at downside. Bank Nifty also facing an immediate resistance and upper range. We already mentioned yesterday also, that is 48,200 is a major resistance for Bank Nifty, and Bank Nifty closed below that level. If Bank Nifty break the 48,000 at downside intraday basis and below 47,960 level, then we expect some pressure towards downside 44, 47,740 and 44,600 at downside. Upside majorly closely watch that 48,200 and then 48,380 in upside in resistance level. Fin Nifty also face the resistance in upper range, that is 21,470, and yesterday closed below that level. The first 21,330 is a major support for Fin Nifty. Below that 21,220 next immediate support in Fin Nifty, and upside 21,550 is a major resistance for Fin Nifty. So all three index trading near the resistance zone, and today we expect some gap down open, and its first half an hour is trading below this important support zone. Then this pressure to be continued for in weekly closing below that important support zone. Stock specific, Hero MotoCorp looks weak. We already given short call and Hero MotoCorp. We on to downside 4270 and 4200 in the next target for Hero MotoCorp. 4620 is an immediate resistance that keep a stop loss. At Cipla also looks weak. Last 3 to 4 trading session, we saw that Cipla trading the below the important average, and also momentum indicator showing a negative crossover. So we expect this pressure to be continued towards 1420, 1400 at downside. Positive side, Capacite Infra looks positive. We also given call in Capacite Infra, and we expect this momentum to be continued because even a good breakout in weekly and daily chart with volume is the highest volume yesterday is Capacite is trading, and given a new breakout point above 286 level and close above this important level, so we expect this momentum to be continued towards 310, 320 and upside coming week. So that's it for technical derivative I can get.
Thank you. Good morning, everyone. So on the derivatives front, as we have witnessed in yesterday's session, also in the first half, Nifty has shown the supply from the upper end, while from the supportive base again we have witnessed the buying came forward. While in today's session also we are seeing the same kind of scenario. In the today's morning session, we are seeing where we are seeing that the GIFT Nifty was almost around 120 points on negative, while it managed to cover 40-50 points on the current basis, and the currently GIFT Nifty is almost around minus 65 points. So currently still Nifty need to be on the range bound momentum in today's first half of trading scenario. We might expect some sort of selling pressure, but on the downside, the support is continuously lying at the 22,300 to 200 basis on the weekly front, and on the monthly basis, 22,200 to 20,000 mark is a supportive base on the monthly front. So till then, the weekly support is not getting broken out of 22,200 level. Till that point of time, we might not witness any major short writing in the market. Only this might be a 1 to 2 days of trading scenario where we might expect some sort of a supply, because Nifty is also trading on the all-time high zone. While on the OI front, as we are seeing that at 22,500 level, still the call writer portions are continuously holding the level of on the monthly basis. Till the time that strike is not getting liquidated, till that point of time we will see Nifty to struggle near 22,500 level. So once if call writer managed to get liquidated at 20,500 level, then we might see the level to get surpassed toward 20,800 to 23,000 mark. But as per the today's trading scenario, we might expect some sort of selling pressure. Once if Nifty managed to hold the support of 22,300 level in today's first half, then we might expect pullback in the second half of trading session. One of the stock specific front, Kotak Bank and LIC looks positive, and on the negative front, India Mart and DLF looks negative in today's trading session. So that's it from that front. Thank you.
Good morning. Many banks and NBFCs have come out with Q4 business updates. So firstly, Bajaj Finance update was neutral. New loans booked stood at 7.87 million, which was up by just 4% year on year. Normally, we see that this figure is in the 20% odd growth, but this time it was below expectation because RBI had put restrictions on the company on sanction and disbursal of loans under e-com and Insta EMI card products. So broadly, this was expected, but still, like it's will not be seen positively. AUM growth, although is decent at 6% sequentially and 34% year on year. IndusInd Bank update was neutral. Advances grew 4.8% sequentially, 18% year on year. Deposits grew slightly slower at 4.3% sequentially and 14% year on year, leading to slight increase in CD ratio. CASA ratio continued to decline marginally, was at 38%. Aavas Financiers update was also neutral and on expected lines. Loan book has now been growing at 22% year on year since many quarters now. Disbursement growth was at 19% year-on-year, and asset quality was stable with a GNP of 0.95%. Bandhan Bank business update was positive. Loan book grew 11% sequentially, 23% year-on-year. Deposits grew faster at 15% sequentially and 25% year-on-year. Even CASA ratio on a sequential basis improved by 100 basis points and stood at 37%. Collection efficiency in microfinance also improved slightly because of good seasonality factor and was at 99% against December quarter's 98%. So overall positive set from Bandhan Bank. Thank you.
Good morning. Alcargo Group has appointed Mr. Ketan Kulkarni as Chief Growth Officer to strengthen the overall growth and operational efficiency of Alcargo Group. Kulkarni has worked with Blue Dart for over 3 decades as Chief Commercial Officer, so that would be positive for the company. Secondly, Questcorp has fully acquired the gig discovery platform company Taskmo for an undisclosed amount. Earlier, also, Taskmo had raised its first round of funding from Quest for $1.4 million in 2021, followed by equity and debt rounds. Tasmo, it's a 2020 founded company, and it basically connects the on-demand talent for various tasks and projects. This is positive for Questcorp. Thank you.
Yeah, Macrotech developer, that is Lodha developer, pre-sales are very strong. That has come at 42.3 billion, up by around 40% year-on-year and 24% quarter-on-quarter. Whereas on the other hand, Sobha developer pre-sales for the quarter was weak, wherein the pre-sales value, net sales value came in at 1.27 billion versus quarter-on-quarter 1.73 billion, down by around 26%, and year-on-year 1.20 billion, that is up by around 5%. Apart from that, Ultratech has started 100 megawatt solar power plant, which will have some advantage in the power cost in the coming quarters. So that is positive for Ultratech. And I'll request commodity team to take up from here.
Yes, sir. Thank you very much. Good morning, everyone. So yesterday we had witnessed price gold testing 70,000 odd levels, and silver testing 80,000. These are psychological levels where we are expecting some kind of profit taking, and we are expecting prices in gold to correct 69,000 on lower end. So all in all, cautious in long positions on a pullback till 69,600, 700. One can initiate a sell position with a stop loss of 69,850. And in silver also, we are expecting prices to test 78,500, 78,200 on downside. So any pullback till 79,400 to 500, one can initiate a sell with a stop loss of 80,000. In metals also, copper, we are expecting prices to cool off and test 791, 787 on lower end. So sell around 798 and maintain a stop loss of 805 levels. So as long as 805 is not taken out, the prices are expected to cool off, and it might test 787, 785 on downside. Whereas zinc, there might be some momentum rally to be continued, and one can initiate a buy around 231.50, 231 levels, and should wait for a fresh breakout if prices are closing above 234, then we are expecting a further rally in prices. So watch out for that. In crude oil, the momentum is continued to trade in positive territory. We are expecting prices to test 72, 80 to 73, 30 on upside. So as long as it is holding above the 71, 80 mark, we recommend to go long with a stop loss of 7060. And in natural gas, we are expecting prices to test 144, and again for a pullback, one can initiate a buy with a stop loss of 138 on upside. On upside, 158 is the area where we are expecting prices to test, and uh, one can take profit at these levels. So that's it from us. Thank you very much.